Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Beginner Church with Mrs. Lee. I am so glad that you 2- and 3-year-olds could come today. What was that? Did you hear that? Wow, that was loud. Are you afraid of a storm? Does that thunder boom? Does that give you a little bit of a scare sometimes? Yes. You know, who is in charge of the storms? God is, isn't he? Our wonderful, kind, loving God. He is in charge of the storms. Well, our story today is going to be about a big storm that's going to come up. And some people are going to be kind of afraid, but we're going to learn that we can trust God. All right, let's sing our song, I Will Be Kind. Do you remember that one? Let's sing, I Will Be Kind to My Friends, all right? I will be kind, I will be kind, I will be kind to my friends. You're my friend. I will be kind, I will be kind, I will be kind to my friends. How about your sister? Let's try that one. I will be kind, I will be kind, I will be kind to my sister. I will be kind, I will be kind, I will be kind to my sister. What about those brothers? We need to be kind to them. Ready? I will be kind, I will be kind, I will be kind to my brothers. I will be kind, I will be kind, I will be kind to my brothers. Oh, I love to hear you sing. That was so good. Brooklyn, Aislinn, I like to hear you sing about that. Brinley, Titus, Bryce, Marcus, that was so good. Olivia and Ruby, Sophie. Oh, Mrs. Lee loves to hear you sing about being kind. Well, our Bible story today comes from our special book, the Bible, this book that we love so much. Let's sing the B-I-B-L-E. I want to hear you singing. Cash, are you ready? Timmy, are you and Seth ready? Drake, you ready to go? Silas, Lena, and Charlie, here we go. The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E, Bible. Oh, how we love this book. I hope that you love this book. Brooklyn, do you love this book? Yes. Brinley, do you love this book? Marcus, do you love this book? Leo, what about you? Do you love this book? Yes, we do. Well, who can tell me the first part of the Bible? Anybody? Trig, Cameron, do you know what it's called? The Old Testament. What about the second part? JD, what's it called? The New Testament. Hudson, did you know that? The New Testament. Well, our Bible story today is going to be in the New Testament. Elena, it's going to be about Jesus. Jesus and his helpers, his disciples. The Bible tells us that they had been out preaching and teaching. And Jesus said, let's send the people away and let's go across to the other side. So there they were in the boat. The disciples, of course, his helpers, they were used to being on the water because most of them were fishermen. Do you guys like to fish? Remember we talked about fishing? Yes, remember the big fish with the coin in its mouth? Well, they were used to fishing. And so the boat began to go across and it began rocking back and forth as boats do when they're going on the water. Ruby, have you ever been in a boat on the water? Olivia, Sophie? Yes. Well, the Bible tells us that there was a pillow on the boat and Jesus took that pillow and Jesus went to sleep. And Jesus was there sleeping on the boat. Oh, he was so comfortable. Bray, Becca, have you ever slept on a boat before? It's a little bit like being in a rocking chair and going to sleep. Jade, Silas, how about you? Well, as he was sleeping, something scary happened. Frightening. The disciples, they got really scared. Guess what happened? A huge storm came up. The Bible tells us that the waves were coming up over the ship and that the ship began to fill with water. Amethyst, can you imagine? JD, what do you think? Hudson? Oh my. Briley, what do you think? Oh, it was very scary. And even though these men were fishermen and they were used to being on a boat and they were used to being on the sea and on the water and they were used to storms, guess what? Samuel, guess what, Anna? Annie, guess what? They were afraid. Owen and Ethan, they were scared. They did not know what to do. So finally, they went and they said, Jesus, wake up. Parker and Joshua, they slept through the storm. Aiden, Jackson, can you believe it? This huge storm, and Jesus is asleep. So his helpers, they said, Jesus, wake up, there's a terrible storm. We're all going to die. Don't you care that we're going to die? This is what the Bible tells us. Jesus got up and he looked around and he said, why are you afraid? It's all right. And Jesus said, peace, be still. Can you say that with me? Peace, be still. Now, is the storm going to stop when we say peace, be still? No, it's not. Jesus was God's Son, and that is why the storm stopped. And the wind did not blow anymore, and the waves became calm and just rocked the boat again. Let's try it one more time. Peace, be still. Lena, Charlie, did you say it? Jesus calmed the storm. Now, you know what? If there's a huge storm outside and you go outside and you yell, peace, be still, it's not going to make any difference. But what can we do? We can ask God to calm the storm or help us not to be afraid. There's a wonderful verse in Psalm 56, verse 3. Here's what it says. What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. We're going to trust in God. Has everybody here been afraid before? Everybody's hands up? Yes, I think so. Trig, Cannon, you ever been afraid? Yes. Titus, Olivia, Ruby? Yeah. Brinley, Bryce, Marcus? We've all been afraid. But this verse says, what time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. So when you're afraid, we can trust in God, can't we? We don't have to be afraid. We can trust in God. What a wonderful verse. Well, I brought a little craft for you today to show you. This is a little windsock. My windsock says, I will trust in thee. That's part of our verse, isn't it? I will trust in thee. Well, I made this little windsock with just a little piece of paper and a little bit of string. You can hang it up and it can blow in the wind, and it'll remind us we don't have to be afraid, that we can trust in God. Riley, isn't that a wonderful thing to think about? Oh, that makes me so excited. Becca and Bray, Amethyst. Oh, Annie, we can trust in God. Ethan and Owen, I will trust in thee. Well, I'm so glad you joined me today. How about if we finish by singing Jesus Wants Everybody Happy? I love to hear you sing this song. Timmy, are you ready? Drake, are you and Cash ready? All right, Seth, Silas, ready? Lena, here we go. Charlie? Jesus wants everybody happy, happy. Jesus wants everybody glad. Jesus wants everybody happy, 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 and he doesn't want anybody sad. Aiden, Jackson, what comes next? But Satan wants everybody grumpy, grumpy. Satan wants everybody sad. Satan wants everybody grumpy, 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 and he doesn't want anybody glad. But Donnie and Anthony, what do you think, Jade? Jesus wants everybody happy, happy. Jesus wants everybody glad. Jesus wants everybody happy, 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 and he doesn't want anybody sad. Well, let's end with our smile today. Let's remember to be kind to everyone we meet. And let's remember to trust in God when we're afraid. Well, boys and girls, thank you for coming today, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.